Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to a sunny world, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to ride a motorcycle. Things first, very important. You want to get your safety equipment, your helmet, your gloves, your jacket, and that's the most important thing. Make sure it's good quality. Best quality I would recommend is Arai. Those are the best tested helmets, and definitely don't want a cheap helmet. So that's safety is the most important thing. Number one, want to get to know the mechanisms. So basics first, left on your handlebar on the left side, this is the clutch. On the right side, front brake. Left foot, that's the shifter. Right foot, back brake. Okay. And obviously your dash, your engine start stop switch. This engine start switch. Okay. Horn, left turn signal, right turn signal, high beams, low beam. So once you do start it up and you're ready to go, most people forget before all of that is put your kickstand up. So one of the basic things new riders, newcomers forget. So, and also you want to suggest, you want a bike that where your feet go flat on the ground. So you want something adjusted to your height. So, you don't want to be on your tippy toes. I know a lot of riders that have their bikes roll around on their tippy toes. You can do that, but I wouldn't say that's the best thing if you're trying to control a heavier bike. But yeah, so you want to make sure at least half of your foot you can put flat on the ground. So once your kickstand is up, gonna hold the clutch down all the way, put it in first gear, which is down. First gear is down, and then you're gonna start letting off the clutch very, very slowly. So very slowly. And at the same time, once you start rolling, you're gonna give it a little gas very, very gently. So very gently. So both releasing the clutch and gas at the same time. So, but even before that, make sure that you don't stall. So you want to get the feel of the clutch a little bit, where you hear the engine start to stall or start to stop. That's your free plays, a little bit of free play. So a good thing to practice for newcomers who've never been on a bike is going through the gears and getting to know the gears. So for most bikes, almost all bikes, first gear is always down once you start. So down, first gear, and then the rest are up. So first down, second up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you're at the 6, all the rest are down. 6 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1. And neutral is between 1 and 2. So if you want to put it back, if you're going from 2 to 1, you want to put it in neutral, you got to press it. You got to press the shifter very slightly. So then you're gonna see a N on your dash, on your gauge. And some of the ones that motorcycles that are not digital, you'll have a N light, so which means you're in neutral. So if you're going from 1 to neutral, you're gonna press the shifter, hold the clutch, press the shifter up just a little bit. So neutral is between 1 and 2. And sometimes it's a little tricky to get because, you know, anybody who's new, so you're gonna have to practice that a little bit. So just turn on the bike. You know, you don't even have to turn on the engine, so you can just go through the gears real quick and practice that. So how I practiced riding a motorcycle when I first started was, what they taught me in class was, just before you start switching gears and start getting up to speed, you want to practice rolling the bike with your feet. So what you want to do, once you get the bike started, put your kickstand up, put it in, hold the clutch, put it in first, and start releasing the clutch. So then you want to get the motorcycle rolling. And once you get it rolling, you want to walk with the bike. So you don't have to put your feet up on the foot pegs. That's going to be once you get up to speed, but you can start releasing the clutch, put it in first, and roll with the bike, walk with the bike. So once you're comfortable enough, you can start releasing the clutch and start giving it a little bit of gas, and then, you know, put your feet up on the pegs. So basically same thing as riding a bike. So if you know how to ride a bike, you'll know how to ride a motorcycle. Okay? So once you start going off with your feet up on the pegs, you can start giving it gas and release the clutch all the way. So then once you're up to speed, and depending on the RPM amount, same thing, to shift into second gear, hold the clutch, press the shifter up from first to second, start releasing the clutch, same thing, give it gas at the same time, second. So you want to come from second to first, hold the clutch, release the gas, okay, the throttle, and go from second down to first. So only in the beginning, first gear is down. All the rest are up, 2, 3, 4, 5, up. And once you're coming back from the higher gears back to 1, all down. The only tricky part for people who are new is getting it in neutral. It's a little tricky. It takes practice, but you can do it. And you just gotta have confidence, practice. And I'll show you how to brake. So once you're ready to stop, how I got taught, now different bikers use different, only use the back brake, but how I got taught in my motorcycle school is pressing the back brake and the front brake at the same time to slow down. So once you have, so you then create muscle memory, so in case of an emergency you just press them at the same time, so you know you can instantly stop in an instant. And once you're ready for a complete stop, you gotta hold in the clutch all the way again. So you wanna press, once you're ready for a complete stop, 3 things: back brake, front brake, and holding in the clutch at the same time. So once you're stopped, you can release. I mean, if you're on a hill, some of the older bikes have the kickstart. This is the electric start, so I'm going to show you how to start this. I'm going to start up my bike, so obviously put it in the on position. So your dash or whatever lights up. You want to see those lights. Neutral. So a lot of new riders, what they forget, or what I've seen, is they try to start the bike and the green neutral light is not on. And of course, safety mechanism, the bike's not going to start if it's in gear. So you got to make sure that the shifter is in neutral, so between first and second. All right, so the dash is on. So make sure that engine kill switch is in the running position. So if you want to stop it, obviously you put it in the stop position, so then you hold the engine start switch. Okay. So you always want to let your bike warm up for 5-10 minutes. So you want to do a safety check. All right, so make sure that your back brake, your front brake is working. So I'm gonna hold my front brake, see if that back brake lights up. It's working. I'm gonna press my back brake, see if that lights up. Working. The turn signals should check. Working. Left, right, working. Headlights working. So everything you should check before you go off. The tire pressures, the tire ain't flat. The tires are not flat. Chain is lubricated. There's enough free play